Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which part of the world you're from. There are people who are making noise here. What should be the ideal punishment? There is a Q&A poll going on right now. First vote that, and if you are here, please come say hi. Today is Sunday Citrizen, and I'm doing something for the first time today. I'm going to chop the raisins. In fact, since we are doing almonds, we'll do raisins also. What do you say? Let's do raisins also. So you tell me how many raisins are you seeing on my table. This is going to be difficult. Raisins will be difficult. Almonds only is not very easy. Maybe the producer can think about changing camera angles rather than playing the game. But then what to do? The game is so engaging. If you're here, please come say hi. Tell me how many raisins and almonds are on my table. How many raisins and almonds are on my table? Yes, please take a guess. Even actually, I also don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sorry, I forgot again. Man, this is difficult. By the way, the Japanese government has an award for doing this with fishes. If you can come up with a system that can count the number of fishes in a tank in a fixed volume of water. Because apparently their retinas are also, they give out the same signatures. So it's literally impossible to count fishes. No, I'm not making this up. True stuff. I hope the stream is working nice and clean and you're able to hear me. If you are able to hear me, if you're here, please come say hi. And if I can get some of my trusted sutras to actually pull it off, I could get myself a live feed from the farmers market. Let's see. Let's see how that goes. So whoever is here, please come say hi. Today is Citrizen. Tell me how many almonds and raisins I have on my table. Count and tell me. Okay, only almonds right now. Forget the raisins. Yeah, but count quickly and tell me because they're going to go into chopping now next. Oh, producer number 2 is also here today. That's rare, huh? He doesn't usually come. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, what do you want to eat? He's very camera shy. If I put the camera on him now, he'll run away. So, hi, how's it going? Okay, these raisins have seeds in them. So, what should we do? So, they bring a crunch to the game. So, I guess we should leave them. I'm going to be chopping one single date. That I will also do. And I've got 3 fruits in the fridge. Actually, it's a 4 fruit game. So, I'm going to use the apple also. What are the 4 fruits? We're making Citrizen today. No, nobody's asked you. Just because they are producers, they think no end of themselves. Goes to the head. I'll see if he's going to eat a raisin. But Benny, you want to eat a raisin? Come here. Come here and eat. You come and take it here. No, come. Yellow. Take. Take. Yellow. Man, you are a loser. He just doesn't want to come in front of the camera. He just does. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Okay. Who's voted? How many votes? Have you anybody voted? How many almonds do I have on my table? We'll finish off the previous batch of the kai bun butter. Then I'll add the fresh kai bun butter. This actually brings the fruits together, if you ask me. And you can eat up to 40-50 ml in one day for an adult human. Yeah. And it's got nice crunchy nutty flavors, so it really brings out the salad. Honestly, it really makes the salad pop out. All fresh, anything fresh chopped vegetables or fruits mostly, because they have a sweetish taste to them, so I like them more. But so the raisins go in. This is the vinaigrette that I'm making. So this will, I have all the stuff. We'll have salt, pepper, oregano, and chili. Salt, black salt, a must component for when it comes to fruits. The black salt is the way to go. Some oregano. This is just for some smelling, some aromas. Not too much for, not too much. And chili. Chili is going to be the Ladakh chili. Leh chili actually. Just a little. This will create the mood. Okay, if you're here, please come see. Tell me how many almonds are there on my table. Quickly tell me. Oh, some pepper. I forgot some pepper. I can use almonds as they are, but I will chop them. So there are 11 almonds. 11 almonds. No, I don't know why. I actually honestly don't know why. I would take out like for 5 per head, so 15 for 3 of us. Otherwise, oh, and I can see that this has been in the fridge for so long that it has become totally dry. You should use soaked almonds. Yeah. What I understand is that the absorption of the almond, the nutrients from the almond, is better when it's with water. I'm not sure why. In fact, I honestly don't know. I should study this. But I have heard my sister's a doctor, so she's given me some gyan there, which I forget. She used to be a doctor. Now she's a mom. You can't be a doctor and a mom. I'm sorry. All of those who think that they can do it, I wish you luck. But I'll tell you what, you'll break yourself. Bringing up a child and rearing it is probably the most stressful job in the world. If you're a mother, you know what I'm saying. I'm a mother, not of a human, but I've got my own kids. So this stand is getting repaired. Now those fishes are very much aware of it. They're not liking it because their natural routine is getting disturbed. Okay. Now, so today when I went, man, the sulk, not one of them came to say good morning. They're like all sulking and they just don't like it because their water is getting disturbed and there's noise and people all around and all. They don't like it. Most of us children, we behave with our mothers like this. We don't realize how unreasonable we are because she entertains unreasonability. She never says no to anything. A mother, no, that's her natural predisposition. That's what makes her a mother. And you don't have to give birth to be a mother. It's in the mind. The ideas of and especially life. If you can sprout life, then you will automatically kind of think too much about yourself, no? In Sparta, these mothers used to. There's a story where she kills her son because he brings disgrace to her. In the movie you've seen, she says, "You come back with your shield or on it." I'm not like a fruit that will come on the shield. You getting what I'm saying? Yes, you will be like a chopped up fruit that you come back on the shield. Don't come back alive without your shield, without your honor. That's what she's trying to tell them. So boys were under a lot of stress. They couldn't just eat and become fat. They had to be always warrior mode ready. That was the contribution of the mother. In fact, she could not be a mother. If you were a non-mother, you would look down upon. And she will obviously find, she can have more than one husband, by the way. Yeah, Sparta was like that. Ancient Sparta rocked. Okay, so now what's happening is everything is going in. This is gone in. This will now go for. No, wait. I think I should finish this date. Finish the date, then this will go into the deep freezer. I want this to be really, really chilled when I take it out. and then I'll attack the fruits. Cool. I'm hoping if I can get a ping from my Bombay Connect, maybe we could think about getting you on a live stream straight from the market. Not done this before, but that's not new. You know that. Oh, so this is what has happened. The producer has come here to complain that his meal has not been served to him. That's why he's here. Now I got it. I'm like wondering, yaar, itna kya pyar aa gaya? Because this guy stopped coming now to the because this is happening on the first floor, and his toys and his bed is all on the ground floor. Plus, he can shout at people. It's easier to go bite them. Well, at least reach them. The hope is there. Okay, now this goes straight into the deep frizz, and we will start on the fruits. Lots of fruits to be chopped today. There are four fruits, but I'm going to add a fifth one, which is a pomegranate. Actually, you can switch between apple, pomegranate, anything. Apples I'm adding because I have to finish this apple, and plus apple brings a nice crunch. So that's a fruit I'd like to use. Apple seeds, do you know they have a little bit of arsenic in them? So they're not very advised for dogs, especially. Interestingly, dogs don't eat it also. They tend to throw it out. No, Kyra didn't actually differentiate. She used to eat the seed up. She was crazy about fruits. Kyra is the first half of Kaiben. You'll have to attend the lecture, then I'll introduce you to her. She lived till 15. Gorgeous Labrador Retriever. Someday I'm going to make a salad with all these large pieces of fruit. Not small pieces, big, big pieces. The cut makes the taste. You will know this. If you know meat, you know sushi, you know the ideas of how food is prepared, you know the cut makes the flavor. There is a lot of science to it. A lot of people have run behind it and tried to make sense out of it, but there is not much sense because if you think about it, it's not just the cut; it's also who's cutting, who's making the food. The energy of the person making the food flows through, right? And that cannot be explained through science. Amazing. What truly cannot be explained by science is why the hell do plants put flavor in their food in the first place? Nothing, their lives are not going to change. I know. It's crazy, no? Why did they decide to put flavor? Because they're communicating with the farmer, the person who's taking care of them, bringing the fruit to fruition. It's the DM, direct messaging system. I'm hoping that if I can get my Connect to come on board, then maybe we'll be able to see exactly what's happening at the market. Otherwise, we're blind for the time being. No idea what's happening in the market. If you're there and if you're watching this, please stay tuned. Some interesting stuff is coming. This is the pineapple we peeled yesterday. I hope you were there for the stream. Did you get a chance to see it? If you didn't, the stream is public. You can go and see it now. Just go to the live videos and you can go and see yesterday's stream. I'm live every day at 12:30. You can come and ask. Idea is to be present to help answer questions. Anything that you want to know regarding sleep, hemp seed, the product I make, that's called Kaiben. That's made on Tuesdays and Fridays. Please come and see that live stream so you can know. And there are obviously tons and tons of stories to talk about. So that they just come out. You, whenever you're here, please come ask me questions. That's the best way to trigger my mind and get me to start talking about stories. Okay, look at the way I'm cutting the pineapple now. I'm cutting it a little largish. I want the bite to come. This is amazing. What flavors, man? Can't get better than this. Amazing. Pineapple goes down as my favorite fruit. But I keep saying this. I don't know. I don't think the fruit was that good when I was growing up. I don't think it was that tasty. Something has happened to them. They have done something to the pineapples. Apparently, they're growing them in Nagaland. That's the best climate for it, but I don't know why it's not something which is known. I mean, also I tell you, it's a difficult fruit to grow. It's not easy. It takes its own sweet time, literally. And just because a fruit has come doesn't mean it'll be tasty. Like a watermelon, it has its own way of doing things. Very yummy, yummy. Very, very yummy. Okay, so this is done. This goes back into the freezer to chill while I pick out and I dispatch the kiwi and mandarin. Well, actually, it's not mandarin. They're called clementines. Clementines. Some fancy name. When I talk to the farmer who brings it, he claims himself to be a farmer. The fruit guys are not the farmers actually. They put up a stall in the in the farmers market. So he says that these fruits are getting imported. In my mind, I'm thinking, how much how much of the economics has to make sense on the travel front for the price to remain small? It's quite remarkable. And I don't know who are the guys who are taking this risk. Who pays for it? A 2 day delay on the ship or on the plane, that means, like, are they coming by air? Because if they are able to travel so much distance from all of the across the world because they're imported, and they're still at a price that can be afforded by poor people like me, it's not bad. So my argument is that I think they're being grown locally in hydroponics or whatever. But I don't know how the fruit gets its flavor though. Because what I have heard from my friends who are doing, they're not friends exactly, my acquaintances, people I know, who've been growing food using hydroponics, they often complain of this, that the flavors are remarkably diminished, except for sugary fruits. So the grapes that you're seeing, they are hydroponically grown, most of them, and they're doing very well in the international market. They're definitely very tasty, there's no denying it. The flavor of those grapes is strawberries. India apparently is now supplying strawberries to the entire world, literally. I'm cool, no? Things to be proud of, I would say. Chop the kiwis to be chopped fine, huh? Keep the kiwi small. You don't want kiwi to be too large. Now we'll attack the clementine. Now, ideally speaking, you would want to remove the white portion from the clementines. Okay, that's the fibrous material. You would want to remove it, but I was a little lazy, so I didn't kind of clean it that well. I just removed the seeds. Yes, clementines will have seeds. Not all clementines come without seeds. Fine chopping, slow chopping. Keep the pieces such that when you take a bite, you get no more than 2 or 3 fruits. You want the eating people to be guessing. They don't get everything in one go. So they keep taking the next bite to make sure that they get their 3 or 4 fruits. It's a very, very interesting way of driving them for the next bite with their fork, spoon, or whatever. That's why they say food is storytelling. If you look at most of the gourmet chefs in the world, they don't treat food. They do so many things to make a small little portion of garlic roasted butter chicken. Some small little piece. Man, apparently if you eat it like awesome. I'm like, really? But I've never tried it, so maybe there is some sense in that it's not just a fad. Because I know there are flavors. That much I know. Okay, now this goes back into the freezer. And I've got, in fact, we should be ready now to make it. Let's finish it, or should I just tell you a quick story and then we'll wrap it up? Okay. So I think everything is ready. We'll just quickly mix and match and get it done. How many minutes have we done? We've done about 20 minutes. That's not bad. So this was a faster than usual salad. The idea is to clean and keep everything, keep it in the freezer, let it chill before you start chopping it. So when you finish your salad eventually, it's nice and chilled and it's got the temperature. And special salads have to be cold. A warm salad, it just doesn't work. Right. So I'll just bring everything. I'll mix it all together, bounce it in front of you, and then I will eat it. Of course, I will eat it. I've not made this to be shown off, but something which I didn't cater to was probably the volume of pineapple I'm going to add. Oh, so good. So what I'm going to do is, let's just add it all. To hell with it. Above and beyond. Let's go above and beyond. The vinaigrette has everything in it. Wow, rhyming again. You just mix it all together, and I'm going to add some pomegranate. Some pomegranate. Remember not to forget. Don't forget to snack. Yummy. Good fruits. Lots of good nutrition. Hold on. Now we'll add the finished. Remember, there's no kakvi this time. This is just good, clean fats. And another product that I'm not adding. Tell me what, if you've been watching the live streams, you know what I'm talking about. Tell me in the comments or message me and tell me. And I'll share a secret with you. Promise. What is the other component? Kakvi is one, which I'm not using. There's something else that I used to use. Brian, if you're watching this, hey man, I've been missing you, man. How are you? What's happening? Come down sometime, we'll catch up. But Brian, you should be able to guess this. Anybody from North America should be able to guess this. That's a clue. It's a big clue. Now this goes through a toss. The moment those fats and those salts hit the fruits, the aroma starts. It's a beautiful smell. Wow. This is the one part about this salad, these Kaivan salads, that I do it for this anticipation of this flavors, explosion of flavors that's coming. My mouth is like filled with saliva. It's around the 20th minute mark. In 25 minutes of working with fruits. So we'll start with the pineapple. See this. So you get about 2 or 3. In fact, I've got all these fruits this time. No, I didn't get orange. It's that blend. It's those flavors. Oh God, this is so good. I'm going to get this patented. I urge you to please try this, make this at home, and tell me what you think about it. 4 fruits. Pineapple is a must. Choose the small oranges, they're called clementines. They're a must. A kiwi. There is a difference between a ripe and non-ripe. So you choose according to what you like. Remove the center white portion. Keep it clean. No fibers. And pomegranate and apple. And please get yourself some Kaivan butter if you want to try this. Because I'll tell you, that's where the those fats really join together. They join the stories together. That's me. Hope you like this. I'll see you again tomorrow, 12:30. Don't forget, bring friends. See you. Bye.